Hello everybody, welcome back to Vypr's World. This is episode 25 and I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So I was just over here with Relish admiring the new section of the city we built last episode. We had built this entire city block and then a little bit more right the graveyard behind it and the little gatehouse over here. So if you didn't get a chance to check it out, go ahead and check it out, but thank you guys as always for the support on that one. That was a lot of fun to do. But today guys, we are going to be in the city again, but we're also going to be in the nether a little bit because that's right, I have officially updated to 121.6 and we're going to get ourselves a Happy Ghast today. So instead of working in one of these areas over here, because I actually have had these planned out for a while, we're going to be down here. Actually right on this corner and down some. So yeah, we might have to extend the pathways a little bit, the roads of the city, but I want to build a Happy Ghast garage here today. So a place for our Happy Ghast to live in and a place to park him. But I've been seeing a lot of like really compact parking spaces and stuff, and I wanted this guy to have some space to roam, right? I want him to have, you know, ample space to fly around and be happy and enjoy himself, and he's going to be a super useful part, I guess, or tool, helper, whatever you want to say, for building the rest of the city, because like I said last episode, I have like 40 or 50 different designs already laid out for these, and some of them are pretty tall, so I think he's going to be very helpful for that, and also just pretty fun with all the new lead mechanics and stuff. Now, before we go get our Ghast, I need to get the materials for this building because, well, I don't have anything for it yet. Like I said, I just built this one in my creative world, so I'm going to have to gather up these materials, but I'll do it really quick and I'll meet back here, and then I promise we'll get into the Ghast, okay? Okay, so I'm about halfway through getting our materials here, and I've started getting in the habit of drying out my coral blocks over here because, I mean, well, just look at the view. I mean, sure, it's not the best angle of the city, but it is really cool just to kind of see a little glimpse here of everything that we've worked on so far in this world. And, well, then, yeah, this behind me. But if we focus over here, this is a pretty cool view of the city that, honestly, I should take more time to enjoy. Okay, guys, I have gathered up all of the materials here, and no, your eyes don't deceive you. We are going to be doing a little bit of redstone here, but before we get into any of that, well, one, sorry to keep bringing up the views, but like, ooh, the world just looks so beautiful today. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe I'm not spending enough time just admiring our creations, but other than that, I do want to go ahead and head to the nether first because I want to try to get the Happy Ghast. So I feel like it's not going to take me too long to build this thing. So why not just get the Ghast? And then I know it takes like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes for it to grow up. So let's just go ahead and get it, and it can kind of grow up as we build its home. I also wanted to mention that I know you can craft these guys, but I want to find one out there in the wild, in the nether, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that and maybe save crafting as a last resort. Okay, making our way down into the nether for, honestly, the first time in a hot minute. I really don't know what direction to go in. I guess I was going to say I haven't loaded a lot of the nether, but I have been up on the nether roof quite a bit, so I bet that, yeah, I guess that probably technically counts as loading it. So we're just gonna fly here because I think I do. I'm pretty sure I need to find new chunks for this. So I don't think I have a whole lot out this way. So we'll see, man. I'm buckled up. I have some fire resistance potions handy. I have my ender chest with everything I need to build a new portal. So if we get like stuck out here, yeah, we're all set. Trying to keep like a general idea of where I'm going and coming from. Ooh. Let's see first. Fossil. No, nothing. Oh, there's one over there. Wait, I've I was gonna cut all this so that like you guys didn't have to see, but I've been in the... Dude, I've been in the nether for like 30 seconds. Okay. Well, he's floating. He's already flying. Look at this little guy. Aww. Well, dude, there's like 10 more fossils. I guess I gotta check all those, but... Ooh. Oh, that was laggy. Oh, please don't crash. Okay. Whew, I think we're good. Okay, well, tell you what, guys. I'm gonna look around, and if I find any more, then we will stop and get them. Oh, I don't want to kill any of the ghasts. I feel bad now. You know, kind of knowing their backstory a little bit here. Okay, I found another dried ghast. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him, and actually, whoa, there you go. Oh, they stack. That's kind of horrifying and morbid. But actually, the other fossil was like right up there, so I don't know. There's like 1 or 2 more in the area. Let's see what we can find. Oh, okay. There's number 3. A 4th one. Okay, this is all still in the same Soul Sand Valley. Well, hello. There's the Mama Ghast. Really only needed 1. But, I mean, I guess it's good if they have friends, and maybe I can have them, like, in different places throughout the world. So, yeah. Yeah, that works. Number 5. Okay, well, that was, more than I expected to find. That took, like, 10 minutes. So cool. We got 5 dried gas, and I mean, this garage is, like, really just for 1? But we could probably put like 2 or 3 in here. But we're gonna go ahead and put this guy here. Aw, there we go, achievement. We'll let him go. And eventually we'll get all these guys too. I don't want to keep them dried. That's not very fair. That feels kind of cruel. So we'll figure out something for the rest of them. But for the time being, we need to figure out something for this little fella. So let's go ahead and get started on the build. Wait, he's so cute. I was just finishing up, spoilers. Still adding in some more details here, but look at him. Oh my god, the sounds he makes. Also, he's cute on the sides here. He almost looks like he has like gills, like a little axolotl or something. But this guy is, oh, he's adorable. Okay, so I need to, stop him from wandering off. Wait, let me see. I think I have a lead in here so we can tie him down somewhere. You might have seen, hang on, time out, I gotta find this. Found a lead, so we're gonna take you, we'll just put you right over here for a second. Well, there we go. Hi, buddy. And I want to get him a name tag, and I want to get him some snowballs here, just before he grows up. I thought I lost the little guy, but as you can see, there's a hole here that's gonna be, yeah, buddy. There's a hole here that's gonna be filled up with some redstone in a couple minutes. And look, he's down there. Come on out. Stop, he's adorable. I don't know how many of these he needs to eat to become a full-size ghast, but here you go. I'll give you the whole stack. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. He deserves it. Oh, are you gonna go back in there? Wait, I was gonna name tag you. Well, regardless of what our little friend is up to, I think I have a super cute name, and I hope some of you guys get this reference. As he is going to be Jasper the Friendly Ghast. So obviously a play on Casper the Friendly Ghost, but I just thought it was like way too perfect when I saw the Happy Ghast. I was like, okay, I need to write this down and gatekeep it for the next like 2 months until he comes out. But yeah, this is Jasper the Friendly Ghast. And then obviously the other 4 Happy Ghasts we have, we'll have to come up with silly names for. But yeah, for now, I think we'll leave our little friend here. We'll check back in on him, maybe give him some snowballs here soon. But I have a couple little more details on the outside I want to finish up. And I want to talk about this build too. Well, I was going to talk about the build real quick. And we still will. But as you can see, Jasper here is all grown up. And oh, okay, the name tag is still on there. Oh my gosh, dude is huge. He's massive. I'm starting to have concerns whether or not this is going to be big enough for him. But you know what? That's okay. That's a future Vypr problem. But right now, I want to give this guy a little bit more snow. I don't know if... I think I would assume you could still feed it to the adults. Yeah? Hello? Note to self, do not do that. Can I gotta get closer to you. Oh, I don't want to hit him again. Come here. Hey, buddy. I don't know, I'm scared. I don't want to hurt the little guy. Come here. Hey. Oh. Hello? Nope. I guess you can't feed him. I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm like spamming my mouse right now. No. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll find something else you like, buddy. Let's go ahead and talk about the build real quick. So obviously, this is meant to look like a pretty rundown old garage. Oh, and on the front here, oh, that's, wait a second, time out. That's missing a couple things. All right, there we go. Now you can see it's connected a little bit better, but it says Happy Ghast. I've coined the term of Ghastrage, like a ghast garage. It would be cool to fit that on here, but that's like way too long and the building would have to be super big. And I guess I could write it like this way, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So we're going to leave it like that. Fun little play on words though, the Ghastrage, the Happy Ghast sign here. And, you know, kind of taking inspiration from some of the buildings over in the countryside where we have like the looms with the like boarded up parts, like it's kind of falling apart. Keeping the same like roof design. And I do, if I go on a free cam here, I love me some copper roof, but like with a little bit of that jungle trim to tie it in. And every now and then some granite, right? But it looks just very like old and worn down. This is a cool design. I can't remember where I saw this. I think Vypr did this with something with like his fishing village. But I thought it'd be cool to do this with a garage door. So this one doesn't work, but it's like an old garage door type thing. And then on this side here, I was thinking about putting in some like ghast pixel art. But I actually just watched Bars's video where he builds a ghast station, another fun play on words, and he does something like that. So I was like, I don't want to like totally copy what he did, even though, you know, he totally stole the idea from me, guys. Totally, he was in my head. But let me know if you guys think that would be something cool, you know, something similar to maybe the chicken over at Chicken Jockey. I think we definitely have the space, but I'm doing some stuff on the inside, so I don't know if it would super work, but maybe. And then if we go over on this side real quick, we'll save this for last, where Jasper is. There's actually going to be another building here, and there's going to be some exposed redstone, but it's going to get covered up by this build. So you won't really see this side, but at least from the inside, right, it looks kind of interesting. Huh, buddy? Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't look interesting. Never mind. Oh my God. He is like really not happy with that. Okay. I wanted to add in some like chains and pulleys here too, but maybe like this side it doesn't work as much anymore. So like they refurbish it and they put a lantern, maybe like this grindstone, or I guess this kind of looks like wheels. Yeah, doesn't it, Jasper? They kind of look like wheels. Maybe this one fell off. So they just put a lantern there instead of fixing it, you know, because it's kind of run down. And then this is actually going to be a working garage door. But before we do that, right, because I didn't do the redstone for it yet. I want to do its own little segment for that. But before we do that, I want to take Jasper here for a test ride. And then maybe we'll do some interiors. But first, let's try this guy out because I am dying to go for a ride. Okay, so I made Jasper the absolute unit, a lime harness. Yep, that's what it's called, lime harness. And hopefully if he gets down close enough, can I... Oh, maybe I should not have taken that off. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh! Oh, I forgot the new lead mechanics. Yes. Okay. Come here. Come here, dude. Oh, guys, this is painful. Okay, maybe I need to go this way. Let's see, maybe I just need to like fly up there with my elytra. Okay. There we go. Wait, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Wait, cinematic view. This is pretty awesome. Oh man, you know what? Maybe I should have, geez, maybe I should have built like the door first or something, because now I can like fly up to the top. Yeah, a lot easier this way. So maybe I shouldn't have built the tall things first. Oops. So let's see. I can, yeah, if I get off him. Oh, this is so cool. He stays there. Wow. Okay. He's definitely a little bit slow, but I wonder, I don't know if you could do like speed potions or anything. I think that would be really cool if you could do like a swiftness potion and maybe he moves a little bit faster. I'm not sure, but I think maybe later we'll test something up there. I think I have a really cool idea for something to build that's going to be a lot easier with him. So for now, let's take Jasper down. And I know this garage is really just for Jasper here, but I think it might be cool somewhere in the city to have like a helipad or have like other little like stations maybe for other gas, or maybe I have one out in like the countryside and like over in this little nameless area, you know, stuff like that. So like I can land him there, or like if I'm bringing back other mobs, like I want to do some stuff with sniffers soon and maybe I need to transport them, like I can put them in boats and use him to transport them around. I think that could be really awesome. So I don't know, super cool update. I have to say this is probably one of my favorite ones in recent memory. And honestly, like Mojang's kind of been hitting out of the park. I don't know. There have been some like really cool little things in the recent drops that I've really enjoyed. And yeah, I'm just excited to keep going with this. But for now, let's go ahead and create the interior. What do you think, Jasper? Interior time? Yeah, it's interior time. Alright guys, the interior is fully complete, so let's go ahead and check it out. So here it is, pretty spacious, right? It is a garage, so I wanted it to be pretty open still, but I wanted it to feel pretty homey, pretty, you know, comfortable for Jasper. So I included a lot of his favorite things, including some of his favorite flowers, all of his some of his favorite colors here, but as you can see over here on his bed, we have his real favorite colors, hence why he's out there wearing the green harness. And you might ask how I know all this. Well, I know because he told me off camera. So this is what he said he wanted inside. So you just gonna have to trust me on that. He also let me know that he likes potatoes a lot. So we have his little water bowl and some potatoes cooking up here on the campfire. Obviously not lit though, because that could be really bad. Don't want to remind him of the nether. And speaking of, we have a little snowball here for him, as well as a bundle, you know, maybe for him to keep his toys or something like that. In this corner, this is more for me, like there's a lot of storage here, but I do want to toss in like a couple of leads, maybe some different harnesses, things like that. Even like boats and saddles and whatnot, since, you know, you can tie like boats to him. Yeah, so just like where we can kind of keep some stuff and it looks, you know, very storagey. Ah, the lights. That's what I wanted to talk about next. You can kind of see, and I don't know how much time you guys have spent in garages. I wouldn't say that I spent a lot, but all of the ones that I have, been in, we kind of have this, like fluorescent tube lighting kind of thing. So it feels like a little more futuristic maybe than I'd like in the city, but for this kind of vibe, I think it works. And kind of continuing in the garage theme, right? We have like this very gray, like the walls they're pretty busy, but gray, it's all old. And even like maybe the coal here is looking like some oil stains, stuff like that. So just trying to get creative there. And then if we head upstairs, trying to keep everything, we'll ignore that, a hole in the floor in the redstone line. We'll talk about that in a second. But trying to keep it functional. Oh, hey, buddy. He wants to see the tour. Yeah, come on, take a look. Try to keep it functional. Right, I do have a bed here, as well as another chest. So maybe like the leads would go up here. Some more water for Jasper, and then a crafting table with a little torch flower on there. Over here, and then I have some similar ideas that I want to do on this wall. That's why it's a little bit open. But over here, I have these like trophies. So I think maybe like if we want to create more lore and like backstory for our Happy Ghasts, maybe Jasper used to be like a competitive race ghast, and these are like some of his trophies that he's won from tournaments in the past. So you kind of use your imagination, right? Like the totem definitely looks like a trophy. This could maybe be for like a more outdoorsy competition. And then this was kind of, I guess end crystals aren't like super tough to craft, but I didn't really have all of the materials for it, specifically the ghast here. I had to do some digging to find one of those. Oops, it's kind of ironic that that's in here. Didn't plan it that way. But kind of, yeah, a fun little idea. Like maybe, I don't know, if this was some like really challenging tournament or something like that. So those are some of his trophies. I also wanted to add in some fence posts all around here. So, not that he can really get out, but if like we need to, like if we're bringing other gas in this door, then like we can tie him here so he doesn't get out or whatever. But I wanted to make sure he had plenty of room to fly around on the inside. So that's why it's not very like section off. It's very open, but still keeping that kind of old, worn down feeling. All right, so now we have to go ahead and open the door and let's bring him inside. Nah, I'm just kidding you guys. I didn't even build the door yet. And the reason I didn't build the door yet is because I wanted to introduce you all to a lovely new segment that I like to call
Redstone with Vypr. This concludes Redstone with Vypr.
The door is done. Now, obviously being super technical, I am going to explain to you how it works. Obviously very, very much designed by me. Totally not at all tutorial. You can find in the link in the description. But the most important thing is testing this. This is the first go. Let's see, does it work? Obviously, because I'm a genius, but... Okay, I am a genius. Dude, wow. That works pretty seamlessly. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Is it gonna work from this side? Whew. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was pretty nervous about that. I'm still kind of worried it's gonna break, but I mean, it seems like it's working pretty well to me. So the thing I might be most worried about is can this guy fit through the door? It's pretty much only as big enough for him, so maybe like I don't know, I feel like my head's gonna smack off the wall here a little bit, but I can deal with that. So do I need an inventory slot for this? I don't know how the new leads work really, but oh, okay. We're going down. And let's see. Does this work? Oh no. Oh no. Well, maybe we can lead him through. Maybe we can lead him through. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, dude, that is... Oh, that is heartbreaking. Can he really not fit? Let's see. All right, let's get one more try. Then I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Man, the door works so well too. Okay, I think after some testing and tweaking, I have it working. It only took me like, an hour or so. But it, well, that's the wrong button. That's why it didn't work. So you could see that on the out. So it's weird. For whatever reason, this has to be a wall. But in here, these need to be walls. I guess I thought of the idea because I was thinking, I guess, okay, he is a 4x4 basically, and the door is 4x4, so it makes sense we need a little bit of a gap here. But surprisingly, there's nothing that really needs change on the top. I think the reason that it was a little goofy and he needs some more space here, hence the slabs and the walls, is I think just because of probably this light here and the stairs, like with the sign sticking out, and then the carpet, like the combination of the three is a little bit weird. So I just did it like this. It looks, if I close it, it looks a little goofy on the inside. But that's okay. It still works, right? It functions, and it still looks pretty good. Even if I close it again here at the end, I'm also stalling because I don't want it to not work, but I think it should be good. Yeah, and like you can kind of see in here, but if anything, that adds to the garage door experience. And I guess, would this? No, never mind. It wouldn't change. I thought maybe if I made that a full block, but nope, that's stupid. Okay, enough stalling. Let's go ahead and check it out. Come on, Jasper, you can do it. Pave your way, put your back into it. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, that was like easy, buddy. Oh, except now I'm gonna like push him out the door. Wait, come back. I can close the door. And then, actually, yeah, we can go ahead and can I break this? Yeah, I could do that. And now he's all free. So I'll pick up my lead and I'll put that in one of the chests or something, but he's free, buddy. Jasper, this is your new home. Go ahead and explore it. We'll toss that there. And yeah, let us know what you think, buddy. Oh, look, he's already looking around. He really likes that wall. There's totally enough space in here for him. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's plenty of space. It's really long too, and he can totally enjoy his bed and all the stuff I put down there for him, okay? You guys have no idea how relieved I am that actually worked. So I guess a little backstory on the build. I thought the Ghast was a lot smaller. I don't know why. I've seen them before. I've been playing this game since like, what, 2009, I think, when it came out? Maybe even a little before, like when it was in beta. I was originally trying to make this door open, and then I came up with a genius idea when I couldn't get that to work, to just do it like this, like a 3x2. And I was like, yeah, I can just fly in. No. he's huge. So when I realized my error, this was only going to be about half this big. So I was like, okay, we'll expand it down, make it more like a big warehouse. And we'll go ahead and do a big door down here, and it can be in, a little bit. Just, because of the design, which it is in the link below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to get this to work. But I finally found one. I went through like 6 different tutorials. I found that one down below, and it works pretty awesome. I did have to like slow down the tutorial a little bit, but obviously, I don't know what I was thinking. He is 4x4, so it doesn't make sense that I could ever ride him through. So that was stupid of me. But then, like, yeah, the fact that he has to like be aligned perfectly. So at least with the walls here, again, it doesn't look great, but it kind of goes with the whole like grungy, like this place is falling apart vibe, and it works. And I might, if I play around with it even more, I might even be able to get this to like be a wall, or I'm sorry, this to be like a full block, and then like, I don't know, I could leave this open or something and go from there. So before we wrap up today's video, there's 2 things I want to do. First, I want to show you guys something here behind me, and then secondly, I want to build something with the Happy Ghast. Before we get to the gas though, we gotta visit I guess these guys are still kind of new, like, I've been in the game for like 2 years now, which, wow, feeling old. But I do have plans to do some stuff with them soon. So off camera, in between episodes, I built this little secret area here with subscribe to ztVypr. Well, I mean, who am I to argue with that? A little weird that somebody put that sign here, and then, oh man, this sounds really dire. You guys, I mean, hey, little weird that that's down here, conveniently placed where I was going, but you should probably listen to what the sign says. It sounds urgent. But anyways, I went ahead and added in this little minecart with a hopper, just track here, and you can see it's like fairly efficient. I've already cleared out a few times. In fact, we'll use this to breed these guys up real quick, because in a near episode, I don't know, maybe even next episode, I do want to make a little sniffer farm. So I'm going to start using the torch flowers and the pitcher plants more often. So I think that this is a great start for that. And the final thing I want to do is over at the castle. So let's go ahead and open the door, and we're going to let Jasper out, and we're going to fly on over there. All right, buddy, I know you're enjoying your new home, but it's time for you to get your first day of work in. Maybe. He doesn't want to go to work today. I understand, Jasper. Me too. Totally seamless. This is exactly what I had in mind when I built this. There we go. Okay. To the castle. Very slowly. I did try the swiftness potions to see if it helped at all. They do not, unfortunately. Okay, we have finally made it to the castle, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about my idea. So I saw somebody, it might have been Fwip, honestly, when isn't it Fwip, doing something though in their hardcore world, and I'll just go ahead and show you guys. I have a whole bunch of candles here that I kind of laid out in a schematic, and it looks really weird up close, right? It looks very like Harry Potter-esque. But I think that this is going to give us like a cool, almost bird effect when we look at it from afar, especially from down in the city. It almost looks like there's a flock of birds like landing or taking off on the castle. And I think that's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in place here, and I'll let you know my thoughts and see how the Happy Ghast, how Jasper performs. Alright, now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought that if I had this schematic here, that I could just kind of place the candles in midair. So, as you saw from the time lapse, that was not the case, right? I needed to place dirt. I needed to have some dirt or some breakable block under here, and then break it, and then the candles would go there. So that's kind of on me. It ended up maybe being a little harder, honestly, because of Jasper, but not to any fault of his own. That one is totally on me. And as you can see, Jasper is just kind of having his own little playtime here. Oh, I'm gonna jump on him, but he's been getting to fly around on his own as his reward for this. Because yeah, I mean, honestly, this looks pretty cool. He did a good job. Job well done, right? Again, not his fault. I take credit for that one. So we're going to fly him back over here to the garage and take a look at our latest addition to the castle. And there it is, you guys. It doesn't, I mean, honestly, like if we just are kind of looking at the city and stuff as a whole, it doesn't really look like much, but it's just a subtle little detail, right? When we zoom in, you can clearly tell they're candles, but from far away, right, from sitting on top of Jasper, you can see like it almost looks like a flock of birds. Maybe they're like flying past it, or hey, maybe they even have a nest. I mean, that's probably a good place for a nest, right on top of the castle towers there. Yeah, it just kind of adds, you know, more very like atmospheric stuff. I mean, honestly, maybe we should add like a flock of black candles or something over there. And the very last thing I think I'd like to do today is watch the sunset over the countryside with our new friend Jasper. And with that, you guys, I just want to say, if you made it all the way to the end here, big thank you from Jasper and I. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a different one, trying out the new update, trying something new, doing a little bit of Vypr Redstone, which is always fun. And yeah, I just want to say thanks again for watching, and I will see you, or rather, we will see you soon.